Guys, my name's Clump of Joe. Welcome back to a new stream. Today we are on Minecraft Survival Legacy. We're on Legacy Console Edition. We're on my Survival Legacy world for a little bit. So I'd like to welcome you all to the live stream. So thank you ever so much, guys. It's about to become daytime, but we might sleep and just... Well, it's either becoming daytime. No, it's not. It's about to become nighttime. Hello, Just Mau Mau. Welcome to the stream. Right, we're going to go this way, everybody. We're just going to go this way. Hello, Pixel Gamer. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to quickly go this way. I'm going to go through this Minecraft bed right here. And... I'm going to clear my Discord notifications because I got far too many. I've got loads. Hello, Jenth. Welcome to the stream. I'm starting to make a horror series. Cool. I was watching a video. Sorry I'm late. You're not late. I've literally started the stream less than a minute ago. You're not late. I started the stream literally less than 60 seconds ago. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I need to go and get my... Oh. Cool. I'm just going to go to... I started making the first art of the character. I have curiosity. Have you planned out the story first or the character? Thanks for the mod. Cool. You're welcome. Let's go this way. I got an itchy. Sorry, guys. I got an itchy nose. I gotta go this way. So let's head towards. I need to go to the chest room because I didn't stream on Legacy yesterday. 4th or something. Just liked the stream. Thank you. I can't even move. I'm going to head to there. Hello, Malik. Welcome to the stream. I literally checked like a minute before you started live. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether I was going to stream today, to be honest. I wasn't sure whether I was going to stream because I felt a bit ill today, so I almost didn't stream. So hello, Rosalind. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. You finished the granny video. Cool. It took 17 days to edit. Yeah, there's some editing. Editing's fun. Is hard but rewarding. I edited a short film. I edited a short film a few years ago, and it took me... I'm trying to make it on Roblox. Ah, cool. Going on to that point I was making, yeah, like editing, for example, I did a short film a few years ago, and I had to go through I had to do 7 different edits before my uni lecturer was satisfied. You got 3 views and 1 like. Cool. That 1 like was me. Yeah, I don't like my own content anymore. I don't like my own content anymore because... it doesn't give a balanced... It sort of don't give a balanced view on Loki Annoyed. But, in a way, you've got all your views, you've got all your subscribers through shorts. A lot of people... it's the same with me, for example. I could get 1,000 views on a short, and 100 views on a video. It's very often for people that take off through shorts that they don't really get many people watch their long form content. I just want to come up here a sec because I left... Is that my... No, I left my sword, my axe, and the other axe and my bow in here. I'm not getting Java. I know, I saw your comment about you were going to get PS4 instead. Yeah, well, I put a lot of effort into it. Which, that's a good thing. But you need to do more. You need to do more content as well. You need to do more content as well like that. So when you start with YouTube content, you need to be consistent with it. So doing one good video is great. Doing one really well edited great, then you need to go and do it again, if you get what I mean. Because the YouTube algorithm, you need to make it ready for the algorithm. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit iffy today. My throat is really sore. Hello, Just Hazen. Can I have a shout out? We'll give out some shout outs when we hit 100 views on the stream. Which should be soon. Man, Joe, I was watching the yesterday's live stream, yeah. How are you? I'm alright. I'm just a little bit I'm alright, I'm just a little bit ill. I've got a bit of a sore throat. How are you? But I'm apart from that, I'm good. How are you? Thank you to the 2 people who subscribed. That's amazing. Thank you. Called Celeste Sinclair. Interesting. That's a good name. How was your day? My day's been alright. But I will admit I have been ill. So I started feeling ill like before I went to bed last night. So I've had a really sore throat for all day. But yeah. But I will say that my sister was ill, and I think she's gave it to me and my dad. You know, you can take a break from streaming. But I'm still alive, guys. I'm still alive, so I'm gonna stream because I'm still alive. Plus, I've got some content I want to do. I'm now in 6K subs. I understand what you're going through, though, Malik. I understand what you're going through. A few years ago, I gained loads of views from shorts. I gained loads of subscribers from shorts a few years ago. I then lost loads. I gained 4,600. I got 4,600 subscribers, and over the next couple of months, I lost 400. I lost 400. I dipped down to 4,200, and then had to go and restart. I had to restart growing from there. So I understand what you're going through, where you're losing subscribers, because I had that as well. Hello, Caramasilio. Welcome to the stream. Oh, but I've lost a lot more. But all you've done really, in a way. But you've lost a lot more, yeah. But you were solely getting subscribers really from shorts. So a lot of those people have subscribed, and then a lot of them subscribe and then forget why they subscribed. So for example, I had a comment from somebody yesterday, and it said, "Do I know you?" So basically, they subscribed off for a YouTube Shorts and then can't remember why they subscribed. If you get what I mean. People forget why they subscribe. If people forget why they've subscribed, if you get what I mean. I make content for fun. That's true. That's what... Yeah, I saw the comment. Yeah, that's exactly why. A lot of people subscribe and then they forget why they've subscribed. Because obviously, if someone subscribes from a YouTube Shorts, normally it tends to be. So, for example, will you watch the video? Maybe. But I am slightly busy at the moment, guys. In fact, guys, I'm going to bring out a video on Sunday. I'm going to bring out a video Sunday talking about Dawn of Planets 1's War. Because I should have a copy of Dawn of Planets 1's War on my desk by Sunday. So I'm going to do a video talking about my book. I should have a copy of the Dawn of Planets Wandsworth on my desk by Tuesday. But yeah, when it comes to like YouTube content, guys, Joe, yeah. But YouTube Shorts is not what it used to be, though, guys. YouTube Shorts is not what it used to be. A video with 10,000 YouTube Shorts views used to get you 400 or 500 subs. Now it gets you... Joe, I like the Legacy Edition. Cool, so do I. How are you doing today? Hello, Academy RL. Welcome to the stream. I'm alright. I'm not 100% great. I'm a little bit below the weather and, like, ill-wise. But I'm continuing. Maybe I should build a solar system. I did that on a city world. I built this. I'm thinking about that. Maybe we should build like a YouTube Shorts sucks now. YouTube Shorts doesn't suck. YouTube Shorts doesn't suck, but people get views uploading random shit. So one problem I have with YouTube Shorts is people get views from YouTube Shorts, but it's not even their video. I love YouTube. YouTube Shorts is a cool concept, but a lot of people just upload other people's videos. So we had a guy last year. We had a guy that watched my content last year called Hag. We had a guy called Hag that basically used to watch my content last year, and he was doing really well with YouTube Shorts, and he had 400 subs, and he commented on my video, I'm gonna be bigger than you. I'm gonna be bigger than you, he said to me. But I said to him, I'm going to be bigger and I'm going to get monetized. And I said to him, but you're not going to get monetized because none of these videos that you're uploading are your own. You're just stealing other people's shorts and uploading them. And he totally didn't know that it was illegal to upload other people's YouTube videos without permission. And that's the same with YouTube Shorts. A lot of people upload other people's videos without permission. So I will say, I will say this, guys. I flagged it a couple of months ago. I flagged a takedown request because I found out there's a feature in YouTube called content scanner. There's a feature in YouTube and it's called content detection. So basically, I had to put a removal request on a YouTube short about 8 months ago because somebody had just nicked my YouTube short and uploaded it. Hello, Just Nixora. I remember you. Welcome back. I'm great. How are you? Just trying to go down. I never steal. No, I'm not saying everyone does, but YouTube Shorts is very prevalent for that, though, Pixel Gamer. YouTube Shorts is very prevalent. YouTube Shorts is very prevalent for people just uploading other people's videos. That's why YouTubers started to clamp down on AI content, because there's a lot of people doing that. I'm good. I'm getting a new guitar. Cool. Can you play the guitar out of curiosity? Fair play. I used to have a guitar. I wasn't very good. I had a ukulele. I wasn't very good. I could play it, but I couldn't. I wasn't very good. Bedrock needs more Legacy vibes. Do you know what? I agree. I'm just thinking about what we can build for a moment. Thank you to the people who subscribed, by the way. As it stands, we are 28 subscribers off hitting 8,600, which we are getting closer and closer to hitting that goal, which is why I am absolutely ecstatic. So, I think we should build something to celebrate. I think we should build something. This will be our first build since my Minecraft world turns 10 years old. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Off. Let's see what's in here. Oh, I can't. Sorry, I can't see the live chat, guys. My laptop started scanning. People who subs to Joe are G's. Thank you. Yes, they are. Let's make a nether portal room somewhere. I've already got a nether portal room, but let's go make another because I've just found some blocks. Plus, it means we can get rid of the blocks. Joe, have you heard of the English band named Sleep Token? Not by no, but I might have to quickly Google them to say. I might have to Google them quickly to see if I've heard of one of their songs. I've got to be honest, no, I haven't. I wish they kept Legacy for the Wii U and PS4. Well, they did, but the problem was that those consoles were becoming outdated by the time the next updates were rolling. Wii U probably would not have been able to. I think Wii U would have been able to support 1.14, but Xbox 360 and PS3 I don't think would have been able to support 1.14 due to the fact Wii U might have supported it, but PS3 and PS4 were getting on at this point. They're like an anonymous band. Yeah, I don't know. I've got to be honest. I'm not familiar with every single band in history, guys. Yeah, well, you could say the same with all of them, but the problem is they're getting on now. It's kind of like why Wii U have gotten rid of the online features, because it cost a lot. The servers cost a lot of money, and eventually they removed it. Yeah, but eventually they have to, though. There are certain games that eventually they become too expensive to run. Guys, do you think we can get a mini game in here, or should I? Tell you what, I'm going to make a nether portal right here. Well, I've got to be honest, when it comes to Minecraft, I don't like the lady that's there now. I don't like Lady Agnes, because I think she's made Minecraft progressively worse. But I think I've always got a sense, in the last few years, a snowball minigame. Interesting. Well, we do have a Spleef arena. How are you doing also? I'm doing great. How are you? In recent years, I will admit, Carrie Underwood, I have heard of Carrie Underwood because she did the, she's been around for decades. She's been around for ages. An overdone nether portal. Well, that's what I'm kind of do. Well, the thing with Jeb, I've got the sense, in recent years, I've got the sense that Jeb's being sidelined by Minecraft because whenever they announce anything, he's always in like a small room. He's always in a small little room and a better Minecraft movie. Well, the Minecraft movie could have been better. The Minecraft movie isn't a good film. But I think the problem there was, you know, Minecraft's a game where you create the story. So they took liberties with creating the story because you can create a story. My issue with Minecraft isn't the story. My issue with Minecraft, the Minecraft movie, isn't the story. I have heard of Carrie Underwood, though. I will admit, I have heard of her. Because she's been around for a long time. She's been around for like 20 years. She did the, She did the end. She wrote a song for the third Narnia film, and that was like 16 years ago. Because ironically, I was listening to that one the other day because I quite like that song from the last Narnia film. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I thought. I thought that Jeb is being sidelined by Minecraft because whenever he talks now, he's always in a little room, and then like you know, whenever they talk, and then basically like he's always shut up. He's always like cut off by Agnes in like the little trailers. I've always got a sense that I've got the sense in recent years that that's like Minecraft telling him to shut up. I've got the sense in recent years that that's generally Minecraft telling him to like shut up, and that he's I've got a sense, but the thing is, though, I think Minecraft is slowly planning to like phase him out and go with some, so make other people go in. I think Minecraft is slowly trying to phase him out, but it's like I don't think there's anyone with any quality enough to replace him. Like I think Lady Agnes has made Minecraft. I think she's focused more on the cutesy side of Minecraft, like Happy Ghast, more flowers. But I think the more technical aspects of Minecraft and like new additions, I don't think she focuses enough on. I think they're slowly phasing him out. I can understand why you would phase him out eventually, because you want Minecraft to exist after him. In a way, you want Minecraft to exist after him. But it's like, at the moment, I don't think there's anyone good enough to replace him. It's kind of like why the British Prime Minister never really resigned, because she never thought... There was a British Prime Minister in like the 80s. There was a British Prime Minister in the 80s, and she was Prime Minister for 11 years. And it's commonly known that she stayed on for 11 years because she didn't think there was anyone really good enough to replace her. But I think that's the same with Minecraft. I don't think at the moment there's anyone good enough to truly replace Jens as the head of as like the lead developer. So what I'm doing. Sorry guys, I will admit I have got a really sore throat. I'm just gonna go and break this so I can get some more stone. There's some really weird videos you can find. If you go looking for it, you can find really weird videos on YouTube. When I was younger, I got recommended. YouTube used to recommend you really weird shit. A few years ago, when I was about, I don't know, 16, I got recommended a YouTube video, and it was literally a girl like dancing in like a bra and knickers. That's what YouTube recommended me, and it's like, why is that on YouTube? So yeah, YouTube. If you look at it, YouTube does have some weird shit, and YouTube's always had weird shit, because obviously YouTube doesn't really pay attention to everything that goes onto YouTube. So YouTube will give you really weird shit. So I was streaming once, and that was right underneath. Sorry, I said what? I didn't say anything about age. That age. Did you watch SpongeBob as a kid? Not really. It's not my jam. It's not really my jam. Like I'm more of a traditional. Oh yeah, I said like when I was 16, I saw a random video on YouTube that got recommended to me, and it was just a girl dancing like with hardly any clothes on YouTube. It's like, well, why is that on YouTube, and why is YouTube recommending me that? Like, why is YouTube recommended? Like, why is YouTube recommended me that underneath one of my YouTube streams at the time? It's like, well, it's recommend. It's just, well, when it comes to shit like SpongeBob, though, I have seen clips from it, but it's like, it's not my jam. How many mods are in the stream? No idea. Gotta be honest, I've not really been looking. I'm more focusing right now on getting this made. Well, no, I said when I was like 16, YouTube was like recommending me like really weird videos underneath my streams. Ooh. Sorry, my throat's really bad. Well, the thing is though, SpongeBob's been going on for like 20 years, which more than that. I don't get why we, as a person that studied film. Joe, can I leave the stream? You don't have to ask me to leave the stream. It's the same age. Oh. That's a really bizarre way of putting that, crescent moon. Did I ever watch Tom and Jerry? Of course I did. But Tom and Jerry I preferred. Like Tom and Jerry's older, like more traditional animation. Yeah, I'm not 16 though, guys. I just said when I was 16, YouTube was recommending me really weird videos because that's what YouTube used to do at the time. YouTube used to recommend you really weird videos. Yeah, but you don't have to stay on the stream the whole time. I'm not literally chaining you to the live stream. You don't have to be in every single stream. Anyway, what was I saying? It's the time you're doing it for me too. Yeah. Hello, Adventure with Kyle. Welcome to the stream. Well, YouTube, that's just YouTube's recommendations, though. YouTube just recommends you. YouTube doesn't really know what it's recommending at the time. Like, it was recommending me World War II videos the other day, which obviously that makes more sense because I'm a massive fan of history. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. I need a crafting table, but I don't have any wood. Is this Bedrock or Java? It's neither. It's Legacy Console Edition. Thank you to the person who subscribed. As it stands, we are 27 subscribers off hitting 8,600, sorry. Oh, I do apologise, guys. My throat has been really bad today. I thought we had a crafting table over here. Please tell me we've got one somewhere in here. I need a crafting table. I need a crafting table because I'm going to explain to you guys what I'm doing. Is that stone? No, it's andesite. Some stone bricks. What's that version? It's the old console edition before it got discontinued. Oh, my throat. Wow, the original copies for the Nintendo Switch, yeah. I need to find a crafting table. But what the heck is Legacy? Legacy Console Edition, the original Console Edition. Bedrock Edition is the Pocket Edition, but on console. Legacy Console Edition was specific for Bedrock. Sorry, for Legacy. No, for consoles. Forgetting where I am for a moment. Right. Now, need to put that there. So, is it mobile? No, that's Pocket Edition. Wish I had Legacy in that one. Yeah. So what I'm doing, just going to put this here. Right. Legacy was much smoother. Yeah, it was. So the whole point of putting this here, is so we've got a fast way. The whole point of me putting this here is so we've got a fast way that we can get to the minigame area. Oh, I missed my PS Vita award. Yeah, this Minecraft word is 10 years old. It was 10 years old a few days ago. I created this word in 2016. Music. In fact, the singer that Rosalind just mentioned, Carrie Underwood, she did the score. She did the final song for one of my favorite films when I was younger. When I was younger, I really liked The Chronicles of Narnia. Still do. And she did the last song for that. Can we recommend you games? You can recommend people games, of course. Just going to put. I want to get some obsidian so I can put a portal in here. Do I sound right, guys? I don't sound like I'm ridiculously ill, do I? Well, not ridiculously ill. Because right now, I probably just sound a bit. My throat just sounds a bit. My voice just sounds a bit deeper. Legacy carried them with skins. Yeah, I wish. I'm so pissed off that they didn't add. There's some obsidian. I'm so pissed off that they didn't add. They didn't add the Doctor Who skins to Bedrock. They didn't add the Doctor Who skins to Legacy Switch, and I'm literally the biggest Doctor Who fan in the world, and I was so annoyed that they didn't add the Doctor Who skins to Wii U or Switch. But it was like, I'm a massive Doctor Who fan, and they don't add my favorite. They don't add my favorite. Literally, one of my favorite things in the world, and they didn't add it. I love Legacy now. Yeah. I need to go and get some torches. I want to get some more obsidian to make this portal. I need to get some flint and steel, but I might also get some glowstone. I like the Legacy Gamma. Yeah. In fact, this Minecraft word, guys, was 10 years old 3 days ago. I created this word when I was 13. Ooh. I left my torches in my bedroom, so I need to go and get them. I'm hoping we had some glowstone up there, which if we did have some glowstone up there, that would be really cool, because I need this. I need some. I only have 3 games other than Minecraft, yeah. And a 10-year-old masterpiece, thank you. A short, skinny 13-year-old created this Minecraft world in 2016. Peace. Hello, Phonix GT. Welcome to the stream. I think that's enough glowstone. Actually, second thoughts. Do we have any flint and steel here? Didn't you make a bedrock recreation? No, I copied it. I just copied I copied one over for subscribers to play on my bedrock realm. I need some more obsidian. That's coal. I've never played Angry Birds, but because I don't play video games on my phone. I've never played Angry Birds because Angry Birds was a mobile phone game. I'm learning Latin. Cool. My word should count as a mashup pack. It's technically not a mashup pack because there's no texture. We could put a texture on it, but after we do this. I'm going to be honest, I've never played Angry Birds. Can I join the realm? I'm sub. You can join it at the moment. The realm is currently free, but we are getting rid of the realm. Basically, the realm is normally paid for channel members, but at the moment it's free because I'm getting rid of it. Basically, everyone wanted me to create it last year, and then as soon as I made it paid, because I can't really afford to host the Minecraft realm, the channel membership scheme basically covered the costs a little bit. But nobody bought the realm one because a lot of people that basically wanted me to do it basically thought they deserve it for free. But yeah, it's currently free to play at the moment because I'm getting rid of the Minecraft realm. Because I can't afford to run it. Because I can't afford to host it. Can you not delete the world? Well, no, I'm getting rid of I'm getting rid of the one you in. No, if you port a copy to Legacy, if you port a Legacy world to Bedrock, the Legacy world stays on here. No, if you port a world to Legacy, if you port a world to Bedrock, it stays. A copy of it stays on Legacy as well. It's like 9 minutes. Cool. Oh, is that the Italy one then? Can I get away with that? Can I get away with making a portal like that? I'm making a nether portal in the middle of the minigame area. Okay, we could do that. Okay. How much glowstone do we have? I have heard of I have heard of it. Oh my god, sorry guys, I'm not feeling 100% great today. Let's go up this way. Let's go up this way then, because if I go up this way, we can go through the floor. So making that here makes sense to me. Ooh. I saw Real Madrid won the other night. ROA. Hello, Pixel. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, we got any more? Have we got any more stone, guys? I think we have. I need some more stone bricks. We've got enough for 12. Oh, perfect. We just had enough. I was going to watch, ironically, I saw Real Madrid one. I was going to watch their match because it was on Disney Plus, and then I started streaming because my word was 10 years old and I totally forgot about it. There we go. I think we can get rid of this torch now. Ooh. I'll tell you what. Bollocks. Can I get away with this? It's on the site. I think I can get away with it. They got Mourinho magic again. I think Mourinho will do well. I think Mourinho will do really well. I think Mourinho is a very good manager. I think Mourinho will do quite well with Real Madrid this season. I just want to see someone different win the Champions League, though. But I don't think he'd ever won the Champions League with Real Madrid, did he? I mean, he's won it with Porto and Inter Milan. And then he got to a semi. I know he got quite far. He got quite far with Chelsea and Barcelona. Barcelona had a goal. It was a bizarre game. The documentary they've just done on Mourinho is really interesting. The bit with Chelsea, he saw the Barcelona manager kick the referee's door in while he was in the Champions League with Chelsea, and in the second half, Chelsea had a player sent off, and then Barcelona won. No, he never won it with Real Madrid. I know. No, that was Carlo. I know Carlo won it the year later. Carlo won it. Did Carlo win it in his first season? Because he only did 2 seasons. Cool. I do apologise, guys. I've woke up today with a very sore throat. I'm just streaming because I want to. So the reason I've put this in, the reason I've put this portal in here is so 2014. Yeah, I know Carlo won it. The reason I've put this in is because if we go this way, we can now get home from the minigame area much, much faster. We can... Oh my god. We can go home from the minigame area much, much faster. Do you like the sparkles? The sparkles of what? Oh, Ferrari. Ferrari's so interesting. Enzo Ferrari. Yeah, Enzo Ferrari. Who's the other one? Who was the head creator of Lamborghini? Lamborghini exists because Enzo he noticed a flaw in Ferrari, contacted him, and he said there's nothing. Enzo Ferrari responded, "There's nothing wrong with my cars, just your mental state," or something like that. So basically, he because the guy that created Lamborghini started out with tractors, Lamborghini tractors. Lamborghini only exists because Enzo Ferrari was rude to him. Yeah, Lamborghini initially started out as making tractors, which is why it's called Lamborghini Trattori, because obviously Trattori, I think, is tractor in That's what McLaren. Well, there's a couple. There's a couple of British ones. McLaren's British. Rolls-Royce is British. Jaguar's British. Quite a few of them are British. But I don't think they go for Formula 1. But Jaguar... Bentley's British, Jaguar's British, Land Rover is British. Yeah, Aston Martin's British, Bentley's British, Jaguar's British, Land Rover, Lotus, McLaren, Morgan, Rolls-Royce, Vauxhall is British. I'm not talking about F1, but those ones are all British. Quite a few of the big car makers are British, surprisingly. I should drink soup right now. Do you know what? I should. I might have tomato soup. Oh, did you like the sparkles? It's just popped up on my screen. It's just popped up on the stars just popped up on my screen. Yeah. Hello, JRVR. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I was referring to like genuine car companies. There's quite a few that are British. We just found out that the blinds that we had bought are 1 inch too short. I know the pain. I've done that before. I've done that. I bought a what did I buy and it was too short. There's something else I'm thinking of. I bought a TV stand. Not of them are car brands. But a lot of them are car brands. Pretty much every single one is a car brand, though. Which is why they're teams. All the teams are a car brand. I'm so confused. My dad just said we've lost out on another sign-in, but I don't... Sorry, everybody, I'm back. Sorry. But that's only 4, though. That's only 4 of them. What was I saying? What was I saying? No. My dad just walked in and goes, oh, we've lost out on signing Liam Delap. I fucking don't want him anyway. No, sorry, my dad walked in. He went, oh, we just lost out on signing Liam Delap. I'm like, I don't really want Liam Delap. Am I alive? Yes, I am. I think so. I mean, plus, Chelsea, 40 million for him. A guy that's... I don't even think he's that good. I wanted him last summer. Last summer, it made sense. Last summer, it made sense because Everton needed an extra striker. And Everton met his release clause, 30 million. They met Liam Delap's release clause last season, 30 million, but so did Chelsea, so he went to Chelsea. Can I join? I'm playing this on Legacy Console Edition, but my Realm copy of this is open. I just got to get the Realm code, guys. Just got to get the Realm code, guys, because obviously I I need to find it first. Oh, I'm just gonna type the word realm in. I personally, I don't think Liam Delap's that good. That's just my opinion, though. I would rather them go and sign Richarlison, to be honest. Some people do. You got a TV stand, didn't you break your back or something? Bringing the TV upstairs a few minutes ago. I didn't break my back. I didn't break my back. No, I carried that 45 kg box up like a champ under one arm. Sorry, over one arm. With one arm. At least we can say sorry. Well, I can't help it at the moment. Yeah, actually, in the UK, we say pardon. Pardon, guys. I do apologise. I can't help it at the moment. I've had a really sore throat all night, so it's coming. These burps are coming out of me like they're coming out of me like a train, like a multiple trains leaving Heathrow Air, leaving King's Cross Station. The RUM is on Bedrock. Yeah, there's the RUM code. Oh. Something hurts. No, I have. No, I was probably saying my ankle. I got kicked down a flight of stairs when I was 14, and I've still got like my ankle like makes noises. I've just put it in the ROM link. I got kicked down a flight of stairs when I was 14, and basically my ankle still hurts. My ankle makes noises ever so often. It makes cracking noises because yeah. No, the 45 kg TV stand, like that didn't hurt because I'm actually fairly strong. How is my ankle? My ankle's fine. It's just if I walk ever so often, it hurts. There we go. In fact, I'm gonna. Pardon, guys. Pardon me. I'm so sorry. I just can't stop burping. But no, the funny thing is actually that you know the Armenian guy ROA. That's always in the stream occasionally. Joe, diamonds. I know. There's diamonds in the roller coaster. There we go. There we go. Am I from England or Australia? I'm from England. I'm not from Australia. Get on, mate. Here we go. Oh, there we go. I need to pause a minute. But Joe, do you want more sparkles? I have no idea what the sparkles means, to be honest. What was I going to say to you guys? Mine it? No, I'm not mining it because that's the whole point of the roller coaster. I made the roller coaster with I made them. I'm fine. I am totally fine. My sister starts yapping in the background and she just doesn't shut up. She doesn't stop talking. Right, I'm back. No, it's true. Like, my sister's like on the spectrum, so basically she doesn't stop talking. The sparkles are YouTube gifts you can send for gems. Ah, I saw about this the other day. YouTube asked me to like approve a setting about something like that. I didn't really understand it, to be honest. YouTube has made loads of changes in the last few months. YouTube's made loads of changes to like how it runs. So I don't really know this new system. I had to approve this new system for YouTube the other day on my channel, the sparkles and stars thing, but I didn't really read what it was. No, so my sister might be on the spectrum, and basically if she starts talking to someone like downstairs or in another room, like she will not stop talking for like 10 minutes straight. And basically if you tell her to be quiet, basically, or stop talking, she just talks louder. Can you please shout me out? We'll give out some shout outs when we hit We will give out some shout outs when we hit We'll give out some shout outs when we hit 200 views on the stream. Joe, I'm joining. I know you said. Oh, my throat. What's I going to say? Oh, you're in Ireland? No, I'm not in Ireland. I'm in England. The realm just picks a different server. The realm picks a different Minecraft's region to like host its server off. I'm not in Ireland. I joined, I know. I'm not in there though. I'm on the legacy copy. You're on a completely different Minecraft version than I am. You're playing Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I'm playing the Legacy Console Edition. Same world though. Well, I don't think that's really an opinion, to be honest. I think that's just commonly true, Pixel Gamer, that Legacy's better. Most people that say Bedrock's better are people that's never experienced Legacy. Ooh. Thank you to the people who subscribed. As it stands, we are 25 subscribers off hitting 8,600. We are only 425 subscribers off hitting 8,000. Off hitting 9,000. We could do that soon. We could do that soon. But feel free to explore the world. It's the same world. It's literally the copies from 2 days ago. Joe, you can buy 50 gems for $89. Sorry, 89 cents. I just wanted to join you. Well, yeah, that's why I put the realm code in, Adventure with Kyle, because I'm playing Legacy Console Edition, but people can join my world on the Bedrock Edition, just not with me in it. But that's how people like can experience it. Ironically, you doing that's made you top of the leaderboard. Ironically, with the sparkles. Ironically, that's made you top of the leaderboard by a bit. How do you send gifts? I believe you click the... I don't know how to do it, because I've never done anything. I don't know how you do it, guys. Right, I'm back. Sorry. Right, so I want to go into this doorway. You should be... Ow! Normally you can go into this doorway like this. Whoa, I can't do it. Why can't I get in front of my... Why can't I get through the doorway today? I don't think we don't go high enough. Normally, we should be able to go through this doorway, but I've done it so many times before. Why can't I do it today? I don't think, actually saying that, I don't think we got our legs high enough on the, no, let's just scrap that and go through this door then. We can go through this door. We built Stampy's house. Well, we built Stampy's bedroom. Up on the top of the hill here. Have a good rest of your day, gent. Thank you for watching the live stream. And we'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Right, so if I go and... what should we build today, guys? Seems to be... I want to try... I just want to get into this doorway. I've done it before. I've done it before. Why can't... See? Told you we could do it. But knowing my luck, I'll do it there, and then I'll get it here. Well, not... I didn't get it there, but... party area. I don't know. I don't know, because we got nothing to... We technically don't have anything to party now, if you get what I mean. We don't have anything to party right now. Because, you know, my world turned 10 years old 3 days ago. So, like, if we, in a regard, like, you don't celebrate your birthday 2 days later. Sorry, 3 days later. So... a party with new mods. The... Sorry, I was just responding to a comment I got. Basically, we got a guy in my friend's Discord server. He just randomly put screenshots in. Subscribe. Thank you, Ariella Goodman. That's really kind of you. Thank you for subscribing. We're aiming to hit 9,000 subscribers as soon as possible. What's on my mind today? Absolutely nothing. There's nothing. Well, what's on my mind today? Well, obviously the fact that I'm a bit ill. That's one. Build a brunette without bangs. So what? You want me to shoot him? Why do Americans call fringe bangs? We call it a fringe. They call it bangs. I mean, I gotta be honest. In the UK, we call bangers sausages, and is another word for. If you have a cold sausage, it's called a cold banger. So, when I hear someone say build bangs, like, what, you want me to build a brunette with two sausage with a couple of cold sausages? Like, I find it funny. No, I find it funny. Like, welcome to the stream. If you join the stream, well, yeah, welcome. Thank you to the people. Thank you to everyone who subscribed today. As it stands, we are 23 subscribers off hitting 5,600. Which, the aim is to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. As this YouTube channel is 10 years old later in the year. So, I would love to be able to say that we But yeah, in the UK, what Americans call bangs, we call it a fringe. It's basically like if you've got a fringe, which is like hair at the front. Hair, like... It's just weird that America calls it bangs. Do I like crisps? Of course I like crisps. My favourite flavour? My favourite flavour is obviously... My favourite flavour is prawn cocktail. Salt and vinegar is a great flavour. When it comes to like crisps, you know, the stronger the flavour, the better. I can't subscribe, so that's all right. Goodbye. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching the live stream, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. I'm so ill today. I can't speak without coughing. But, do I like chips? Yeah, but it depends what you call by chips. Because in the UK, for me, chips is fries. But in other parts of the world, chips is cookies. Chips is like a biscuit. But the reason we call them chips is because they're chipped potatoes are chips potatoes. So I might be like back later. That's all right. Have a good rest of your day. Sorry, my nose is. I'm really not feeling great today, guys. Fries. Yeah, the reason we call them chips in the UK is because fries tend to be thin, but the bigger chips, the fatter chips, which are basically chipped from potatoes, we call them chips because they are chipped potatoes. They're potatoes that have been cut, diced, and chipped. Oh, I'll just drop my controller on my foot. I liked not subscribing. Is that right? I want to make it clear so you understand. That's alright. It's like pineapple, if you get what I mean. It's like a pineapple. It's called Al-Anas. It's called Al-Nanas everywhere else in Europe. But any country that calls it pineapple means it was a British colony. Because the British thought it was as hard as pine and sweet like an apple. So they called it pineapple. It was sweet like an apple and as hard as an oak pine. So that's why they called it a pineapple. But in Europe they call it ananas, whatever they. I'm a gamer. Cool. Hello Pixel, welcome back. Ugh. When you commented that earlier on about the blinds being like an inch short, I know the pain, Pixel. I once bought I bought a new TV stand and then I had to go and get rid of it because it was too small to like hold my TV. So I know the pain. I've done that numerous times, guys. I've bought stuff and it's like I've done that numerous times, buy stuff and then realise that I've bought the wrong size. Oh, pardon me, guys. Sorry, I can't stop burping right now. I woke up. Before I went to bed last night, and I just basically I kept having like I kept coughing, and today I've just got a sore throat. I've got a very sore throat that's making me feel a bit. That's why I sound a bit different. When I woke up, I sounded really deep. My voice sounded much deeper this morning, guys. It sounded a bit more like this. Hello, guys. My name is Calamative Joe. Welcome back to a video. That's not right. In the UK, if you buy something and it's not the correct size, technically you can get a complete refund. That's tight, really. But I suppose the UK's not America. But actually, Amazon, for example, Amazon once said, well, you've opened it. I bought something from Amazon once and it was the wrong size, and Amazon said to me, but we can't give you a refund because you've already opened it. I said, well, how the fuck are you meant to find out if it's not the right size then? And let's just say I got that refund. But it's true. How the fuck are you meant to find out it's the wrong size if they won't give you a refund if you open it? Legacy Edition is goated. It is. Legacy Edition is goated. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to preserve my voice a little bit. But it's true, guys. Like, how are you supposed to find out it's the wrong size if they won't give you a refund if you've opened it? Well, of course you have to open it to find out it's the wrong size. I did that with some t-shirts once. I ordered like a size too small, a couple of sizes too small. And it was like I put one on, I was like, yeah, none of these are going on. Be right back. Welcome. Okay. All right. I'm just going to quickly go this way. We have just gone over to here, and we have built a portal over here. We've built a portal, another portal over here, and hopefully this grass should grow. I want this grass to grow. Oh, don't like that. Cool, guys. I'm just going to do that a sec. That's already grown, so I'm hoping that this will encourage this to turn into grass. I'm hoping that will encourage that to turn into grass, because we need grass over the other side, because I want it to look slightly natural. Little Timmy says he misses 2016 Minecraft, even though he was born in 2021. Bloody hell! If someone was born in 2021, I'd be 19 years. If someone was born in 2021, I would be 19 years older than them. I actually would not want to see someone born 2021 in this YouTube live stream, because I don't think you should be on YouTube at 5 years old. I subscribed. Thank you so much. We're aiming to hit 9,000 by the end of the year. Can't pick that last dirt block up. Thank you. The only way I can get out of here right now is to do this. Oh my god, look, the other nether portal's right here. He's a genius because it's me. I'm a genius. And now we can go all the way back there. What I wanted to do... So the idea is, if I put those portals everywhere, we can get fast transportation. So, going for that nether portal and into that other nether portal, we will cut down travel to the minigame area crazily. 36 takes us about a minute to get to the minigame area. That invention there probably will get us there in about 10 seconds. No, I'm playing Legacy Console Edition. I'm playing the original Console Edition. How many people that were alive to see speak glazing him? Well, Steve Jobs was very, very smart. Steve Jobs was very, very smart, but as I said, like all... But you can say the same about Bill Gates. You could say the same about loads of the inventors. Like Nikola Tesla. Then why everything looks old? Because this is Legacy Console Edition. Why is the bed missing? Have you guys ever heard of Nikola Tesla? Nikola Tesla was an inventor, basically. Nikola Tesla, he created a system. He accurately predicted the concept of a global wireless communication decades before it was built. Nikola Tesla, in 1900, Nikola Tesla designed a world wireless system meant to broadcast signals, music, and messages globally. He theorized that the Earth could be converted into a huge brain capable of communication and sharing data instantly across the globe. And he wanted to attempt it, but he ran out of funding. Nikola Tesla would have created internet about 80 years early. But unfortunately, he didn't have the technology available at that point to make... It's like, have you guys ever heard of Charles Babbage and Ada Lovelace? Have you guys ever heard of Charles Babbage and Ada Lovelace? Charles Babbage was an inventor. He invented a system called the analytical machine. And he asked Ada Lovelace to basically do the maths for it. So she basically created the first ever computer code. But Charles Babbage couldn't afford to make his analytical machine. About 10-15 years ago, they built his analytical machine. And it worked. Basically, had he been able to build it, he would have created the world's first computer probably about 100 years earlier. Here, what if Charles Babbage had built The analytical. If Charles Babbage had built the analytical machine, the Victorian era would have seen the birth of the computer age nearly 100 years ahead of schedule. But he couldn't afford to build it. But his invention, the numbers all fit. He could have, had he been able to fund it, they would have had a computer system. Computers would have been 100 years earlier. Just give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. I think I'm going to sneeze. It's a bit like the Archimedes dial. If you've ever heard of the Archimedes dial, it was a dial made by Archimedes thousands of years ago. The Archimedes dial was thousands of years ahead of its time. Archimedes dial. So the Archimedes dial so basically it's known as the Antikythera mechanism. It was a high complex mechanical calculator. Subscribe. Thank you, everybody. It's the world's oldest analog computer, but the concepts of what he used it for. The concepts are sort of what he was using it for. Oh, never mind. Sorry. The Armenian guy that watches the streams, basically, he's just put something in Decepted's Discord server. He's just messaged me, telling me he's confused with something I put. I put in a film quote last night into Decepted's Discord server, and he's just basically putting about 100 messages about how he's confused. Oh, guys, can I read you out a comment from Decepted's Discord server? This is the bizarrest comment you guys will ever see in your life. Ready? So this is the bizarrest comment you guys will ever see in your life, right? It's the craziest comment I've ever seen. I'll only read it out if you guys would like me to. I've got to find it now. I just got to find it now. This is it. Right, got it. Remember, it's the first subscriber. Cool. Thank you for subscribing. It's really kind of you. So, I just got to reload the stream. How many people are here right now? If you're here in the live stream, comment here. Literally, I got a comment last night. I got a comment last night on Discord last night, and it's the most bizarrest comment you'll ever see. It makes no sense. Would you guys like me to read it? Like, this is just, so I'm literally in bed and I get a ping and I grab my phone and then I read this out. I'm back. Would everyone on here right now? Everyone on here right now, would you guys like to hear this comment that somebody sent to me yesterday? It's the bizarrest thing I've ever read in my life. So basically, I'm like led in bed, and suddenly I hear ping, my phone goes off, and somebody has messaged me this in Discord. You guys are gonna love it. Joe is Joe, but Joe is not Joe because Joe is a word and Joe is not a word. He's a human, but he is not a human because a human is a word. But a word is not a word because I used a word to mean a word. So word is not that first word. Oh, shut up. And then he's had to go at himself. It is literally the bizarrest comment I've ever seen in my life. So the guy's basically saying that I don't exist. Joe is not a word. I don't exist. I'm not a human. And then he turns around and says, and then he tells himself to shut up. It's the bizarrest comment I've ever seen in my life. And then he has a go at himself. It's like, it's fucking funny as hell. In fact, I'm gonna screenshot it. It's funny. It's funny as hell. In fact, I'll read it again in like 20 minutes when we got more people on the stream because obviously some people are going to love that. It's just, it makes no sense. Joe is Joe, but Joe is not Joe because Joe is a word and Joe is not a word. He's a human, but a human isn't a human because a human's a word and Joe is not a word. Honestly, it just makes no sense. It's literally the bizarrest comment I've ever read in my life. Joe is Joe, but Joe is not Joe because Joe is a word and Joe is not a word. He is a human, but he's not a human because a human is a word, but a word is not a word because I used a word to mean a word. So the word is not that first word, oh shut up arson. And then he's put oh shut up arson, basically told himself to shut up. Like, it makes no sense. I love it though, it's so funny. He's literally, he's commented that, had a go at himself. He's commented that, then had a go at himself. Ironically, the Armenian guy is like, he has a go at himself. Whoever sent it is dumb. Well, this guy, I think he's like, I don't think he's all there. Basically, this guy, he comments, the guy would watch my YouTube live streams, but he's really, 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 really odd. And he joined my friend's Discord server, and he literally just joins, takes screenshots of everything. So he took a screenshot. Another guy a guy that me and my friend know, he basically took a screenshot of the guy's face and then just started putting it in every Discord server he was in, which is, that's wrong. You can't do it. But this guy, because he's like, I think he's not there mentally. This guy that watches my streams, he's not there mentally, we don't think. And he like just takes screenshots. He takes screenshots of everything. So he put a photo of his spit in there. He put a photo of his toilet. He put a photo of his toilet in my friend's Discord server. In fact, he uploaded a video the other day of him He uploaded a video the other day. No word of a lie. And no word of a lie, guys. He uploaded a video the other day in my friend's Discord server, and we're totally convinced he's almost naked. What's his YouTube name? Loika. But you wouldn't want to watch his content. He literally just uploads anything. So he literally posted a video of his toilets. He posted a YouTube video of his toilet. He posted a YouTube video of. He literally halfway through. He joined my friend's Discord server VC. He posted a video in my friend's Discord server. He joined my friend's Discord server VC, and because he couldn't understand my language, he just randomly told me to kill myself in the general chat. I haven't looked at his channel in ages, so there's probably even more crazy shit. But it's crazy to me. Oh, hello, gent. Welcome back. Welcome back. What should I build now, guys? Okay, I'm joining now. Cool. Just need to find my. Need to go in here a minute. Sandstone Manor, I've called it for now, but it's going to have a way better name. I need to go upstairs. Do. Thank you to the people who subscribed today, by the way. As it stands, we are closing down on hitting 8,600 subscribers, which is just... It's amazing, to be honest, guys. I see Ment. Give me a sec, guys. I say many. I'm going to find the right one. I'm going to find the right one. But the only way I can find the right one... The only way I can find the right one is going to mod view. I'm going to find a video, because this guy uploads all his YouTube videos randomly just in comments. And it's like, some of them are weird. He's put a photo of himself, like probably naked, in my friend's Discord server. I'm joking. He's just not got a shirt on. He's uploaded a picture of his oven, which is black. He's then uploaded a screenshot of he's then uploaded a script. I'm gonna search the name. So I'm gonna put this one in, see if I can find it. Found it. There you go, found it. Found the channel. He's changed it now. He's changed it. It's called Nothing 444. And it's the one with 39 subscribers. But his YouTube shorts are literally just random stuff and then just pictures of his face. Wasting your time. That's just a YouTube short called Wasting Your Time. But this guy who watches the channel. This guy watches the channel, and then what he does is basically he literally argues with himself. This guy joins the channel, and then he just argues. He literally argues with himself. So I'm gonna read out what he sent me yesterday. It was all quiet, and I got a ping. I got a ping, and I got sent this. This is what I got sent. No word of a lie. This is what I got sent. Joe is Joe, but Joe is not Joe. Joe is Joe, but Joe is not Joe, because Joe is a word and Joe is not a word. He's a human, but he's a human, but he's not a human because a human is a word, but a word is not a word because I used a word to mean a word, so the word is not that first. I'm going to reread that. Joe is Joe, but Joe is not Joe. Joe is Joe, but Joe is not Joe, because Joe is a word and Joe is not a word. He is human, but he is not a human because human is a word. But a word is not a word because I used a word to mean a word, so the word is not that first word. Oh, shut up. And he's basically told himself to shut up at the end of the message. Come at the beacon. I'm not on that world. That's the Bedrock copy, Ariella Goodman. That's the Bedrock copy. So basically, the guy just messages stuff and random stuff, and then goes and argues with himself. Like he's not the full ticket. But yeah, literally, he argued with himself. He literally basically put that and then argued with himself right at the end. And we were me, Decepted, and another guy. We were in the Discord VC last night, just pissing ourselves because we all come across this message, and it was like, what the fuck was he talking about? Joe is not Joe because Joe is a human. A human is not a word. A word is not a word without a word. Shut up. It's funny though. I do like the guy. He's funny. He's annoying as hell because he just puts random screenshots in. Yeah, but the guy just insults himself. So the guy actually started, help, I can't help you. I'm not on the Bedrock realm. I'm on the Legacy copy. It probably, hello, Dornstein Hope. Welcome to the stream. Probably is. But the guy puts in really weird stuff. Like he generally thought money grew on trees. He thought when you got a bank card, it meant that you got unlimited wealth. I fall at the beacon. You can get out, though, of the place at the beacon. Oh, I know what it is. I'm gonna have to go and I'm gonna have to do it. Inserting himself makes funny. I don't know though. But this guy doesn't insult himself. Like I think he generally is like schizo. So when he's insulting himself, he generally thinks he's another person. Like I gotta be honest though, I generally have seen a guy. I gotta be honest, I generally have seen another. I generally when I was younger, I generally but I say when I was younger, it was like 4 years ago. When I was, I say when I was younger, it was like 4 years ago. I saw a guy. I saw a guy basically argue with his own. I saw a guy a few years ago, like argue with his own reflection, like so. I can see that, like. There was a guy a few years ago. He ran. I saw him. I saw a guy run at a mirror. I saw a guy run at a mirror and then basically just start shouting at the mirror, shouting. Well, it wasn't a mirror. It was basically like a shop window. Oh yeah, 100%, Rosalind. He basically does shorts like that. He did a short where he tried something, and it's like he uploaded a short. He uploaded a short that I convinced him to take down because he didn't realise he uploaded a short. I'm just gonna go to the Bedrock world and basically save somebody a second. Ooh, I don't have a pickaxe. I don't have a pickaxe because I gave it to someone yesterday. 100%. I told him to I literally told him to delete one YouTube short that he posted. He posted a YouTube short of what he was Googling and he didn't realise it said his address at the bottom. Well, not his address, but it said it literally leaked what city he was from. Like you could track exactly what city he was from. But the guy kept claiming like stop telling me what to do, but I was like, you've literally just said where you were. But that's where I think should you be really allowed to be posting YouTube videos without like parental permission. If you're going to upload videos like that where you like endanger yourself, should you legally be allowed to upload YouTube videos without like parental permission? There we go. I just had to move to the bit. I thought you just seen a guy. End of story. No, sorry, I cut off. I saw a guy literally run at a shop window and argue with his own reflection. I just had to hop to Bedrock a second. There we go. I just want to quickly pop into here a sec, because this is the nearest place that there's a bed. But literally, like, on that regard, yeah, that's exactly what the guy posts. But the guy literally posted an image. I'm only going to the Bedrock realm because I needed to save someone, but I didn't intend to play Bedrock today. And I intended to do a legacy stream because I didn't do a legacy stream yesterday. I only joined because I needed to. Well, yeah, you could literally see where he was from though, because he literally inadvertently took the screenshot but posted it, and then obviously you should really notice that though. When you're editing the YouTube video, you should notice that. You should notice that. But I had a guy in my Discord server. I had a guy in my Discord server. He put his school artwork in, and somebody said, "Wow, that looks good." So he put a picture of his school report in, and basically you could see his mum's phone number, his teacher's email, his address, his school's address. Luckily, I got rid of that picture before I deleted that. I wiped that picture before anyone saw it because they had everything. A totally different person, but I don't get why people just don't look at what they post. But could you track him down? He was from a city in he was from a tiny country, so you could. He was from a tiny country, so he was from a tiny country with only like 3 million people. So the major city's got a small population. You could. But I don't get why people don't. I don't really get why people don't really pay attention to what they're posting. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, he did take the post down eventually because I think after about 6 months it did like clock into him that he shouldn't have posted it. But it's like I don't get why people post don't really pay attention to what they post. Probably that's the thing though. I don't get why people post things like that and they just like don't really like realize. In fact, that guy, he asked me for YouTube advice. That guy asked me for YouTube advice and he didn't like what I said, which was probably justified. Yeah, but I don't think this guy, the guy that did that, I don't think he should be like allowed to like be on social media by himself. But there's people like that though. There is generally people that really, when it comes to like social media, there are people that literally like, the parents should be checking what, even though the guy's 18, like, if he's posting video images, posting screenshots of things that he's Googled, and like accidentally leaking his address, like shouldn't parents be like, you might be 18, but you might be 18, but you know you shouldn't. Because there are some people that legally can't be. There are people that are past 18 that legally like can't do stuff. I read a story a few years ago about a guy in his 30s that he would literally be. I read a story a few years ago about a guy in the UK that literally like even though his parents were like in their 70s, they still have to like. I think he's a guy in his 40s. Even though he's like in his 40s, like his parents legally have to live with him, because if they bought him a house, if he lived on his own, like he'd literally sell the house for magic beans. If somebody came up and said, right, here's a magic bean, like, people are dumb. Well, not people who are dumb, that's unkind, but it's normally people that literally mentally aren't there, like they're not, they can't tell like right from wrong and things like that. Well, in the UK that's the case. In the UK, if you're not mentally there, like you have to have people like looking after you. That's how they do it. But I said, if you're posting things like that to YouTube, should you have someone legally telling you what you can't do? If you get what I mean. Because there are types of people that if you tell them not to do something, they'll do it again. Well, not really dumb. Like, dumb would just mean they're uneducated, but that would be more. That's same in Australia. Yeah, like I I read a case ages ago about a guy. He's in his 40s, but he'd literally said if somebody said to him, like, "We'll sell you this. Give us the house for these magic beans," so he'd take it thinking they were magic beans. But not really. It's not really being done. Like, for example, I had a guy who was in my last year of uni. Basically, we had a guy, like, we couldn't get because of how he was. We couldn't get a conversation out of him. Well, no, it's not that people are stupid. There are some people that mentally just can't cope and can't live on their own. Yeah. Well, this guy's just stupid in general as well, not just online. This guy, the first YouTube live, this guy, the first stream he joined. The first time he joined my YouTube stream, he literally asked me if I'd bring him to the UK because he doesn't like his country. But it's like, you can't do that. It's illegal. Plus, he doesn't have a passport because he legally can't own a passport, but he doesn't have a passport. But this guy, hello, stupid streamer loser. Thanks. Thanks. That's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I know what you mean, but there's a chance he's not one of them. No, the guy that I was referring to that would, like, posted that, the first stream he joined of mine, he literally asked me if I'd bring him to the UK. And it's like, I can't do that. It's illegal. And he could not understand why it was illegal. He couldn't understand why you can't just go to another country. What, you chill? Of course I'm chill. So, yeah, this guy literally joined my stream and asked me if I'd bring him to the UK. He didn't understand that's illegal and that he would just be arrested and sent straight back. Kind of funny though, but this guy, like, he totally didn't realise that that's illegal. Well, I say he didn't realise. I don't think he really knows much, but he does. He literally, he joined my streams for about 4 months, asking me the same thing. Will you bring me to the UK? No. Because that's illegal and you'll just be sent straight back. And plus, I'm not bringing him to the UK because it's illegal. Can you please change the subject? No, I'm just not yet. You have to pay to visit several times before earning citizenship. Not just that. It's not that you have to pay. You've got to have a visa. To go to the UK, you've got to have a visa. It's not about paying. You've got to have a visa. You've got to have a legal right to be in the UK. So you can't just enter a country. So the guy hates his country. Have a good rest of your day. The guy hates his country, which, fair enough. But you can't just ask a random person a random streamer that you've just joined, someone bad to you. No one was bad to me. I was bringing up this story about this guy that watches the streams occasionally. Like, I was about just how, like, gullible and, like, kind of, like, mentally not there he is. So he kept asking me to bring him to the UK. The flight, the visa. The guy, I think he was like 17, so also, if he wants to move country, he has to do all other stuff, which is illegal. But yeah, this guy for 4 months, comment, bring me to the UK, bring me to the UK. I'm like, no. It's illegal. And plus, I'm not doing it anyway, because I think he was expecting... I think he just asked me on the stream because I was monetized. And he basically... I reckon he thinks that everyone in the UK is rich. I think there's a common sense with a lot of people that want to go to the UK, like, permanently. A lot of people that want to go to the UK from, like, other countries, from, like, smaller countries, have this belief that the UK is literally, like, the richest country, and everyone is rich, and it's, like, not true. Yeah. But this guy, he generally believed that the UK was just a rich country, and that turning up would make him a millionaire, which is kind of funny. And that's actually what he put in my friend's Discord server. That's what he put in my friend's Discord server. He thought, well, being in the UK would just make him a millionaire overnight. And I'm like, that's not how it works. Like, if you want money, you have to work for it. Like, that money don't grow on trees, but he did generally think money grew on trees. Which was just, it's interesting. It's interesting, but it's like, I kind of feel bad. It's like... But I was shocked with what the guy put in my stream once. He claimed that he had moderate mental retardation. So he basically called himself mentally retarded in like the live stream. I get that all the time. I get that. I get that occasionally. I get that occasionally. I think it's just because I got a light voice. I've got a completely different accent, but I think I just got a light. I got a light voice. My voice does sound a bit deeper today though, because I've got a bit of a sore throat. Does he think money grows on trees? What, he thought if you had a bank account, he thought if you had a bank account, you got access to like unlimited money, which isn't true. If you get a bank account, the only money that you've got in it is the money you put in it, which is interesting. I did actually crack up with another thing he put. Actually, he put in his my friend will always ask this guy like, "How are you?" and he always says he's bad because he doesn't have a wife. But then the guy doesn't leave the house, so he's not going to get a wife. If he doesn't leave the house, he's not going to get a wife. But the guy's like 18, so I don't think no, not many people have wives at 18. I do crack that up. I do crack up with that though. My life is bad because I don't have a wife. Like, well, not everyone has a wife. Millions of people don't have wives. It is interesting. I find it interesting, to be honest. Comment my favourite emoji. I don't have a favourite emoji because I hardly use them. Thank you to the people who subscribe, by the way. But yeah, this conversation came from, guys, the guy randomly put a message in my friend's Discord server last night, and it said, Joe is not Joe, Joe is a word and Joe's not a word, and then he had a go at himself. He does that often now. He randomly just starts having a go at himself. Well, no, he doesn't say that. He didn't say that. He always claims his life is bad. I don't actually think he knows what that is. I don't actually think he knows what that is, though. I mean, I did crack up though with something else he put, which was just funny. He generally put this, guys. He thought God made fat. He thought God made fat people look disgusting, so God would they go to church. He put fat people should go to church to be less fat, and I'm like, That makes no sense. So I did jokingly respond to that. I guess I must go to church then. But yeah, so, you're fat. So he generally did say to me, "You're fat because you don't go to church." But hello, Crescent Moon. Welcome back. I know it's hilarious. Like, so apparently I'm fat because I don't go to church. It makes sense. Sense make. Yeah, it's crazy. But I mean, I am overweight, but it's like the church. I'm not religious, so I don't need the church. But it's like that's the funniest comment I've ever seen, though. God made fat look disgusting, so to encourage fat people to go to church. I love the comment though. It's just so funny. Do you like this house, guys? I put like trees on it to make it look nice. Don't be ashamed of being overweight, dude. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed, Crescent Moon. That's what a guy said to me. A guy in my friend's Discord server basically put in that I'm fat because I don't go to church. But yeah, I mean, I'm not insecure about being overweight, guys. In fact, I make jokes about it. I make jokes about it. Who cares? I'm not even fat. I'm only 200 and something pounds, guys. I'm not fat. I'm not insecure. I was making jokes about this guy who's like in my friend's Discord server who's like mentally insane. He literally commented that God made fat people look disgusting, so to punish them for not going to church. And I'm like, makes no sense. But the ironic bit about that, though, is the guy that commented that is literally like the most skinniest person, the most underweight person ever. Which I used the call for. I have no idea. The ironic bit is the guy that commented that's like ridiculously underweight, so it's even more funny. God made fat people look disgusting to encourage them not to be fat. But the guy that commented that is generally like the most underweight person ever. But he's not. No, he's not. The guy's like 43 kg. So he's literally like 80 pounds underweight for like what, for his age range or something like that. But when the guy commented that, I just find it hilarious. Like, mocking other people for like being overweight when you're mocking other people for being like overweight, mocking loads of millions of people for being overweight, and then being ridiculously unhealthily underweight at the same time is like, it's pretty funny. You're fat, go on a diet. You're fat, go on a diet. Go on a diet. You're fat, go on a diet. Meanwhile, I'm a twig. Yeah, I'm not even that fat, guys. I'm like 90 something kg. But it's just a joke. Where it comes from, where the fat joke comes from, is that my friend is taller than me, but I'm heavier. So basically, they used to call me. We used to jokingly call me Fat Bastard from Austin Powers, which is funny. Well, the only time I've ever had anyone call me that, a guy in my friend's Discord server called me an Oompa Loompa. From guy in my friend's Discord server called me an Oompa Loompa. And because I was at the time I was 5'8". At the time I was 5'8", and this guy called me an Oompa Loompa. And the stupidest bit is, oh yeah, Yeah, guy. This is a funny bit. So this guy and my friend, he insulted me. This guy in my friend's Discord server, like insulted me. Is he in the stream? No, that guy. No, but I brought it up because the guy put a funny message in my friend's Discord server last night. He basically, he basically insulted me and then basically insulted himself, which is just really stupid. But no, this guy called me an Oompa Loompa, but there was another guy in the Discord VC that was shorter than me. And apparently he's not. Apparently I'm the Oompa Loompa. We had another guy in the Discord server that was like 5'5", 5'4". But he's not the Oompa Loompa. I was about 5'8" at the time, and apparently I was the Oompa Loompa from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's funny. It's honestly, it's just how ironic. It's just the irony of what people say sometimes. Like people don't think about what they say. It's the irony, basically. So there was this girl in my friend's Discord server. Basically, she was invited in by someone, and she was flipping weird. She was insecure. Was the other guy fat? Oh yeah, he was like 5'4" and like nearly. He was like 120 kg, and apparently I'm the Oompa Loompa, which is funny. Anyway, going on to that point. So no, we had this girl joined. This girl joined, and she was really, really insecure about her weight because she was like 90 kg. She was like 90 kg or something like that. She was really insecure about her weight, and she meets a guy in there. She was really insecure about her weight, and then she was basically being like bad in the server. So my friend asked me to boot her out. So I booted her out of the Discord server. She was insecure about her weight. I had to boot her out the Discord server because she was just breaking the rules. And then when I booted her out, she messaged my friend and basically was insulting me for being a fat ass. Like, you're insecure about your weight and then you're insulting somebody else for being fat. Makes no sense, does it? Oh, I'm so upset. I'm fat. I'm so upset. I'm overweight. But that guy, he's a thin fat ass. Makes no sense. I mean, that's like hating spiders and then grabbing a spider and shoving it. That's like hating spiders and then grabbing a spider and then throwing a spider at someone that's not scared of spiders. I'm scared of spiders. Ha! Here's a spider. Honestly, it makes no sense. It's hilarious, though. Honestly, it's literally it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, but ironically, I'm getting hungry. To be honest, I'm hungry at the moment. I haven't eaten anything. I haven't eaten much today because I've been feeling a bit off all day. But yeah, it's funny. Like, I'm not insecure about like being overweight because I'm not actually that overweight. But it's like I'm not insecure, but I don't get how someone that's insecure can go and insult somebody else. It's like, I did know a guy like that though. I knew a guy once. He was big. He was really tall, but he was quite fat. But then he go and mock everybody else. Yeah, I haven't ate much today because I've been feeling off. I started feeling off last night. I've been feeling off all day. I started feeling ill last night. Like I just kept feeling that my throat was dry. But I should be all right, guys. I'll be fine in like a day or two. Keep soldiering on. That's what I say. Keep soldiering on. If in doubt, No matter what goes on, guys, you must soldier on. Guys, I might take a break from streaming in a couple of days' time because I haven't had a break in a while. Plus, I haven't had a break from streaming in a little while. But I love it, guys. Well, I've said I've focused so much on this YouTube channel in the last month because my Minecraft world was turning 10 years old. So I had to continue it. It makes me feel so weird though. I created this YouTube channel when I created this Minecraft world in this YouTube channel when I was 13. It feels so weird this channel's 10 years old this year. Why haven't I taken a break? Because my Minecraft world was turning 10 years old, so I was planning loads of content for that. So, I'm probably going to take some breaks from streaming over the next week or two. Plus, I am bringing out a novel. I'm bringing out a novel in November. I'm bringing out a book in November. So, I'm also diverting some time. I'm diverting time from streams into making sure that book's totally ready for publication. Which I'm so excited for, but I'm also nervous. Pardon me. I'm so excited for, but I'm also so nervous for at the same time because I am normally always nervous. I'm normally always nervous when I go to publish a novel. I'm always nervous. I'm always nervous because I'm always scared. I'm always scared that I've made a mistake in the book or people won't like it. So, but sometimes you've got, but if you cave into fear, then there's no, if you cave into fear, then you'll never do anything. If you cave, he who caves into his fear, is no one at all. Well, being out of your comfort zone's a good and bad thing. Well, I've always been perfectionist. That's my problem. I've always been perfectionist. Fear sometimes motivates. Yeah. But you've got to take on your fear. There's a lot of people that as soon as it gets hard, then as soon as the going gets tough, then they switch off. Like, I cannot stand, and I will be honest, I cannot stand people with defeatist attitudes. I cannot stand people with, like, defeatist attitudes. I'll be honest, like, I was in a Discord VC a few months ago. There was a guy that was in my friend's Discord server that said, "Do you know ADHD?" Well, I do know ADHD. I don't have ADHD, but I know of it. There was kids in my school year with it. It's when you're hyper. It's when you find it hard to concentrate on one thing at a time. Like ironically, most people have. But I know what you mean. Yeah, but I'm not talking about like ADHD with like a defeatist attitude. There's a lot of people I don't like people with that's basically if it gets tough, then they just don't. Then they just they give up. I literally. There was a person in my yeah. we had a guy we had a guy in my friend's Discord server. He's not there now, but he's like really, 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 really like overweight. And this guy was being told to like go on a diet, but he wouldn't even go to the hospital because he didn't like that he had to be there at 10 in the morning. He thought going to the doctors at 10 in the morning was a waste of time because he'd rather be like in bed. But then that's like a defeatist. That's like a defeatist attitude. Like that's just an example that's popped into my head. Like I generally knew a guy that was really, really, really overweight, and he got he stopped going to the hospital because he didn't like that the checkups were like 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning. Like what's better? What's better, your bed or your health? And I guarantee everyone here is going to say their health. But I say I just can't stand people with like defeatist attitudes. Like, you know, what'll be, what'll be, what'll be. Health, 100%. But that's what it's not that about whether it's going to be good. It's people that give up like within like instance. What I was referring to is that I've met people that basically within 2 minutes they've backed out. Some people have to wake up at 5. I used to have to wait when I was studying in university. I had to wake up at 6 in the morning. When I was studying in college and university, I had to wake up at 6 in the morning every day. I had to wake up at 6 in the morning every day. I had to be on the bus by 7:30. Give into these bad thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. I used to wake up at 4. When I was 16, I got my first job when I was 16. I got a job when I was 16 just after I left school. And I had to wake up at 4. I had to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. It was grueling some days. But yeah, like that's what I'm referring to, guys. Like people with defeatist attitudes that basically people that don't want to do anything. There are people in there are I don't like I dislike when people are like don't want to do anything with their lives. It's like, come on. You get one life, fucking live it. Do you guys get what I mean? Like, you got one life. We might as well live it. I once had a teacher tell us this, and I think it's I think he gave us the wrong message. He said, "You've always been told that you can do whatever you want," and he went, "Well, that's not true." He goes, "Some of you will be able to do that." Which I think that's the wrong message. I think that's the wrong message to give out. That was my head teacher when I was in school. Like, he went, "Some of you will be able to do what you want." Well, that's like wrong. That's like the wrong that's the wrong message to Like, for example, when I was in school, I had another person in my school year turn around and say to me that I wouldn't amount to anything, and I wasn't going to do anything with my life. Well, I have. I've got a successful YouTube channel, and I've wrote 8 books. So, if you're watching this, to whoever said that, I could just and if you're watching this, whoever said that, fuck off. Joking, the guy that said that's not watching. I wish he was, though, so I could smash it in his face. I'm joking. But literally, though, that... I said that on a stream a few weeks ago. Like, you have people nowadays that don't like other people's opinions. So basically, you have people that don't like other people's opinions. So other people's opinions, views, and like beliefs. So it becomes a hot topic. But it's like everyone's allowed to believe different things. If everyone was the same, then this world would be hell of a lot darker. The world would be boring. The world would be boring if everyone thought the same thing. If everyone liked the same person or liked the same thing, the whole world would be boring. Ooh. I might end the stream in a minute, guys, because I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours, but I'm not feeling 100% the greatest. So I will probably end today's stream earlier than I probably might have. But thank you to everyone for subscribing today, by the way. What's my version? I'm playing the Nintendo Switch Legacy Console Edition of Minecraft. Oh, I do apologise, guys. My throat is not feeling... I'm not feeling too good today. I might have a cup of tea, and I think a cup of tea will fix it, you know? I think I had some cold water last night, and I think it was the cold water. But I will say, though, there's nothing that a big cup of tea... There's nothing that a warm cup of tea won't fix, you know? I'm also not feeling very well. Yeah, I started last night. I developed like a sore throat in the nights. How old is it? This version came out in This version came out in May 2017. It was discontinued in 2018. This was discontinued in 2018. It's not actually available to buy anymore, this version, because it never got a physical release on the Nintendo Switch. So it's just a digital version of Minecraft. It is the only version... It is the only version of Minecraft Legacy, and that's unbuyable. Kind of wrong though. They should have left it for sale. My controller is about to die. Guys, I'm gonna try and film a podcast. I'm going to try and film a film review podcast episode in the next couple of days, because I haven't done one in ages. So, thank you everybody for watching. My name is Clamtive Joe, and as usual, thank you for watching today's live stream. Thank you to everyone who subscribed today, by the way. As it stands, we are closing down on 9,000 subscribers, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing that we're anywhere near hitting that, which I think is just incredible. And thank you for putting up with my slightly different voice today, because my throat is just bit as making my voice sound deeper. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.